Hey guys, Dimitri says here, first off, check out the shirt. I'm fine. I hope you are as well. The video that I am going to be presenting to you today is one that I think as an anxiety sufferer, we may tend to research a little too often. But it's more so for reassurance and to, not feel so alone, and not feel like we're crazy, It's validation in a way. So it's going to be about my anxiety symptoms, the symptoms I experience on a daily basis with, my anxiety. And I guess most anxiety has like general symptoms overall, but then I think, for me at least, it helps me when I search people who have this specific anxiety I have, because then our symptoms tend to kind of align. And so I guess I should let you guys know as well. My anxiety stems around the fear of being sick, like the irrational fear. It's called emetophobia. And so like I am afraid of throwing up, very much so, like super afraid. I don't remember the last time I threw up though. No one in my family really does. But just the thought of it and, seeing other people do it, it scares me. So, it kind of, and that's just my fear. And so a lot of my anxiety symptoms actually stem in this area. Anxiety freaking feeds on your fear, and my fear is being sick. So anything to do with this section, yeah, it's gonna be donezo. But I have my journal here, my little notebook, good vibes, with my anxiety symptoms. I'm just gonna run through them and tell you a little bit about it. So for me, one of my most common anxiety symptoms is a dry throat and dry mouth. Literally, it's dry. I switch water in my mouth all day, every day. Gotta drink water here and there. Like, I don't drink it as much as I should, but I try to, especially with the dry throat and dry mouth. But sometimes it literally scares me so bad I don't drink anything. Like, I'm so scared. I get the tight throat and throat pressure, so it's just like, it feels like so much pressure just building up in my throat, and it feels like it's gonna burst. And I guess it might be the muscles tensing up, is what I've been told, or what I've seen from Google. Of course, we shouldn't Google, but we do. Then I get the lump in my throat, which is common. It's here, it stays here, it's here. Like now, so I try to clear my throat. I get like a gaggy sensation when, like, I just have to cough. Like, I just feel like I need to cough to release it. I get chest pressure, like my chest freaking hurts like no other. I can't explain that. It's like, I don't know, it hurts. Difficulty focusing, especially when I know I'm having anxiety. Like, when I actually realize I'm having anxiety, I cannot focus on anything. Whatever I'm doing at hand, I have to stop it. Like, I can't focus. And then my ears ring often, or like it feels like a blockage sometimes. The ears pop. The best way I can describe it is when you're in an airplane and you get that pressure in your ear and you have to swallow to like get rid of it. Like, that happens to me, except I'm not in an airplane. I'm just on earth, sitting, chilling on the ground. Excited. I also don't really eat, and that is due to the whole emetophobia part of it, the whole fear of throwing up. I sometimes think if my stomach's upset, if nothing's in my stomach, I'm not gonna get sick. I'm gonna get sick. But that's not true. It's just my irrational thought of, like, it's not gonna happen if there's nothing there. So I don't eat as much as I should, which is not good. I worry constantly about when I'm gonna get sick, if I'm gonna get sick. It's just horrible, and that's like a worry. And that kind of ties into having intrusive thoughts, is what it's called, basically. Just thoughts that your brain knows it's going to like take you there. Like it's going to take you there, but it shows up. Another common one recently is me being afraid to be alone. Like I don't like being alone, honestly. Just because I always think like, you know, what if I get sick? I'm going to be by myself. What if I have anxiety attack? I'm going to be by myself. Like I don't want to be by myself. So that's, you know, something that gets me. It does. And from all this worrying and all that stuff, I am very prone to being fatigued. I get fatigued often. I'm tired. And that ties into like loss of motivation in a way, you know, like I don't want to do anything. I'd rather just lay in bed and leave me alone. Leave me be. Let me be in bed. And like that's not good. But it's something that happens. Another one is like, and this may be weird, but I get super fidgety when I'm anxious. Like I just feel like I have to do something to try to take my mind off of it. Like if it's not 100% like it's there and it's happening, then I try to take my mind off of it. If I'm constantly thinking about it, if the intrusive thoughts are there, I get fidgety and I gotta find something to do. Can't stay still. Then a weird one for me is nasal passage pressure. Like it's like in the back of my nose, like a fist is just sitting there. And like I just have to blow and it will go away, but it doesn't. But that's just what it feels like. Like if I blow super hard, it'll go away. No, it don't. It don't go nowhere. I get lightheaded or dizzy. Like, and it sucks. It sucks, especially if I've been like laying down all day, just like in my whole, you know, little fatigue, little zone. I'll get up, and it's like when I get up, I'm dizzy, or sometimes it just happen out of nowhere. I can be fine and then dizzy. And then I'm super like sensitive to noise. Like for some reason, super like if the air is just like sitting, like right here, not doing nothing, I literally would know. Like I can hear it. When the vents are on, I'll know. I'll know right away. When they come on, when they go off. When they come on, it's not as bad. But when they go off, I literally, like it's like the mood change, the atmosphere. Like I know because to me, it's like oh, I'm hypersensitive now. Something's about to happen. Like my adrenaline just shot up. When it's literally just the vents turning off. Another one is, and it might be weird, but I avoid being in cars as much as possible. So I would literally, like if I could, I would walk wherever I have to go every day, all day. I'm walking. And I avoid the cars because I know how I am when I have anxiety attacks, when I'm just outside or in the house sitting. Like I take off running, I have to run. I have to I'm full of this energy. I'm afraid, fight or flight. I gotta run. So when I'm in the car, I think about like, what if I just had anxiety right now? Like, am I going to jump out the car on the highway? You know, like I hate it. And it's bad. And then these next ones are when I'm 100% in full-blown anxiety attack mode. Like, can't think, nothing, just, it's there. I start to shake uncontrollably, especially my bottom lip, which like it trembles like no other. Like it chatters so bad, and like I'll shake, like my whole body starts to shake. It's weird, and I can feel my heart. I get heart palpitations. My heart starts to beat super fast, uncontrollable. It's literally horrible. Then I have derealization, and I've only had this once with my anxiety, and it was the worst experience. I think it was almost like my body trying to protect me because I was so afraid in that moment that like it felt like I left my body and I was looking at myself like I was not me. Like I wasn't in that situation. And I highly believe that like the next step was going to be me passing out. Like, my body tried to, like, that's one way of trying to protect me. Like, I'll do the derealization, like, I'm not in my body. And the next step, you're gonna pass out. I get super, super, super hot. Like, I'm just right here sitting next to the sun, you know, that's it. Me and the sun's like right here next to each other. Hey, how are you? Yeah. Like burning, okay, hot. And then that's when I get the shortness of breath. Like I'm literally, like, I can't breathe. Like, no matter how deep of a breath I try to take, like, no air is getting in. No oxygen, sorry, but it's horrible. The whole situation is horrible. And for me especially, this is when this stuff is happening, leading up to like the horrible anxiety attack. Sometimes it just happens when I don't have time to think. Sometimes I can feel it coming on, and I mean, either way, once I, you know, gain enough control to think a little clear, I usually run to like YouTube, or usually run to YouTube, and then I'll search like my symptoms. I'll search like ways to calm down. I'll listen to like a super relaxing tape, or not tape, a video, like something. Or like I'll search videos to relax me during the anxiety attack, which for me, I know that helps me a lot. And if that helps you, I mean, I say do the same thing, honestly. Like, I have a video that I just recently put up, which is anxiety talk through, to like help you through your anxiety when you're going through it. And that video was inspired because of one of my anxiety attacks. I had to talk myself through my anxiety attack, like over and over and over, and be as reassuring as I could. So it worked for me, and I say give it a shot, please, and it may work for you. But this was my anxiety symptoms, and I mean, if you have some similar, definitely comment below and let me know. Give me some reassurance, you know, because I need that as well. Like I said, we're in this together, so I got your back, you got my back, and you are not alone. I am here with you.